I was invited alongside a few other Project Moon creators to participate in a tabletop one-shot in relation to the Project Moon universe. The game is Stars of the City TTRPG, created and hosted by Jackafang. This little adventure involves time stealing time, as us ragtag group of 4 attempt to heist a university of all of its juicy time. So please enjoy the video.
Young inventors' creations are often not used in the way they expect, and are instead stripped of all hope, and used instead as a tool of oppression. No one understands that more than these 4 fellows, who are all part of the Technology Liberation Alliance, which you may know from their terrorist attacks on K-Corp. However, they are also operating here in this district, hoping that they can liberate people from the bounds of technology, which shall always serve the powerful. You are all here specifically for the purpose of a heist. You see, in this university, there is currently a big event going on, and while all of the security will be focused on the main auditorium, this side building will have minimum security. You've all taken your stolen ego gear and made your way into the university's campus, are huddled outside, ready to figure out your approach. So, Cinna, will you describe your character first?
I'll be playing Brown Bones. So his token is right here. I don't know if the little thing is showing up to highlight him.
Yep.
Brown Bones was a former K-Corp scientist caught up in one of the terrorist attacks. He expected to die that day as a corporate drone who had done nothing with his life until he witnessed the swarm of chickens and man cloaked in flames who told him he wouldn't lose his head that day. Now devoted to the subject of his loyalty, Gottfried, and the Technology Liberation Alliance as a whole, Brown Bones is equipped with the Lasso Ego, having traded his lab coat for a green cape worn under his current disguise.
So let's go on to Prior, if you will describe your character.
My character that I shall be playing today is Gottfried. Gottfried is a tall, physically slim individual, once a member of K-Corp's Food and Research Division, in charge of overseeing the production of meat in K-Corp's research facility. In a terrible, horrific event in which he thought his death would be imminent, he was approached by a burning light that seemed to make him question who and what he was. And yet, while he didn't fully grasp the truth of who he is, upon seeing those chickens that wanted so badly to be free, he found the strength within himself to reject the voice, free those who were trapped in the endless assembly line, and saved several other scientists as he swore vengeance against K-Corp.
And moving on to Tunrep, if you describe your character.
That is Nicholas Moore right there. The idea is that he and his grandfather were living in the back streets on pretty destitute levels of money, like essentially trying to get they were essentially rats at the very most at one point. And the only thing that Nicholas and Nicholas had going for him was the idea of the stories his grandfather was able to tell him of other places throughout the city that actually ended up actually have color, to where it's not just something that you have to purchase. And unfortunately, whenever his grandfather passed, because of all the stories and knowledge and memories that he had made with his grandfather, he's now a little bit mad at T-Corp for taking away his grandfather's time before he felt it was too soon.
We have one more character to introduce, Kamui.
So allow me to introduce you all to my character named Icarus. Icarus is, much like Tunreps described, a pure rat. He cares not for people, he cares not for society, he cares about money and making it up in the world. Unfortunately for him, money comes his way, but also leaves his way about 3 to 4 times as much. Why is he here? No, he's not here for a noble goal or anything. He's here because he owes a lot of money to some very big syndicates, and they're going to kill him if he doesn't get the money. So he's gonna try and get the money, and then he's gonna try and scam the syndicates again.
you all have approached this building. You know security is light, though not non-existent. You know that this is a fairly public building, at least as long as you act like you belong, you won't be immediately questioned.
Looking at the front entrance, how crowded is it over by there?
Peeking through the windows, you actually only see one person in the reception area. It looks to be the receptionists themselves.
I'm going to be honest with you all. I don't know collectively how sneaky we want to be. If we can get access legitimately into the building, it'll make our future options far broader, I think.
Bet security's gonna be a lot tighter in this, you know?
Fucking Icarus lost them. He's like, mate, I've been hiding my whole life. It is easy as piss. All you gotta do, and trust me when I say this, all you gotta do is just not give a right old shite about whatever the hell is anyone looking at you.
You are a man of great wisdom and tact, Icarus.
I suppose we could try for that.
Icarus will step up toward Brahm and swing an arm around their shoulder. See, mate, it's just easy. Look, in fact, hold on, lads. Let me lead the way, okay? And he's just gonna fucking walk in. He's just gonna walk on in with his hands in his pocket. He's like, just do this, mate. Just follow me lead, mate. Just follow me lead.
Okay. Brahm clearly looks a bit uncomfortable at Icarus suddenly pulling him close.
You enter the reception area and see various pieces of very interesting looking modern art. Most of you probably do not find it to your tastes. It is very abstract and very Art Nouveau, where an older woman appears to be absent-mindedly sort of shuffling around paperwork, trying to find something to do to pass the time. And she kind of looks at all of you.
Icarus opened his mouth a second, and then he opens his mouth to respond, and then he pauses, he lowers his finger, and he turns around and says, "What were you here for again?" He whispers to the rest of the group.
Godfred senses that the moment is about to pass, and you know what? I'm gonna try a little sleight of hand based on Icarus's suggestion of just go for it. Godfred reaches into his pocket, and he's just going to nod and just say, "Research business," and he's gonna pull out his old K-Corp badge and flash it really quickly in the hope she doesn't look too closely at it.
Okay.
And try and just walk by and just sell it as if he's in a rush. He's here to do some research. He just kind of throws his key card up to show that he's supposed to be here, and then he keeps moving before she can look closely at it.
If your persona is 3 or higher, you can assist Mr. Gottfried in figuring out how to do this.
He's known this man for quite a while, and he knows what he's doing, and he's going to attempt, I imagine, to sort of, as the badge is being flashed, help draw the receptionist's attention, so she kind of seems to think it's legitimate.
All right.
Come on, everyone, lend me your strength. Lend good old Godfred your strength.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's... Well, but I do have... I am Persona 4, so I do believe I start with some excellence. Come on.
Success! Just barely.
Yeah, let's go!
Hey.
Hazik sort of, wait a moment, looks at it again, and decides it's not her problem.
And this time he grabs Icarus by the arm and goes, come on. He just
right.
guides everyone diagonally.
You may move your characters as you wish.
And he kind of hides behind this art installation for a moment. He gathers everyone.
See, mate, it's easy, mate. It's easy, mate.
Yanks Nicholas back behind it when Nicholas goes around.
See, mate, it's easy. Just move on. You know, I can sell you the idea later. Don't worry about it though. Only a couple hundred on. Pay me back later. Don't worry about it.
Are you extorting him? Right
No. It's mate. Sorting. No. It's called trade, buddy. It's called trade.
He's only asking for a couple hundred on. I think we call that
It's a couple
pocket
hundred.
change.
Yeah,
All
mate,
right,
come on.
all right.
You guys got more than I. In fact, you can join in a little bit. You can add some in there if you want to, mate.
Nicholas is just going to casually and confidently walk down the right hall. Do any of these doors in front of me have labels on them?
Yes. The two to your left appear to be classrooms of different numbers. The one to your right says cafeteria.
Here's a plan. I just need one person to back me up in this classroom, and I need another person in the other set of classrooms.
I'll go. Yeah, my mate. Don't you worry.
Let's do the bottom group first. What you see is an empty classroom with a desk covered in paperwork.
I would like to investigate the paperwork on the desk to see if we can glean any information about where any useful information in general from them.
Yeah, looking through, it appears to be mostly a list of grades. You see a few students' papers. However, one little note you see sort of permission slip for use of the workshops on the second floor.
I'll go ahead and swipe the permission slip. I'll go ahead and be taking this one just so that we can get us through the workshop areas.
Hey, upper group. You open the door, and if you'd like to step through, you see asleep at his desk is an older man, seemingly a professor, face forward in his paperwork. You can see a lanyard around his neck that appears to have his ID card.
Ooh. Hey, mate. He's gonna lean into Gottfried. He's like, mate, that bloke's asleep.
Exceptional observation as always, Chris.
I'm telling you, look at that thing around his neck. I've seen those rich bastards use those to get into work facilities.
You're right. It'd be a more legitimate version and far less risky than me flashing my old keycard and hoping that no one notices it's for the wrong wing.
Hey,
That'd be a
besides, I
genius
bet you
idea.
could wiggle your hair a little bit to make it seem like you're older. So I think you could pass it. Obviously not me, though, because I'm too fair handsome. But don't worry about that. You'll get used to it.
Yes, I'm aware that I am horribly physically disfigured from my many incidents I have had through my corporate career, and I thank you for drawing attention to that. It really makes me feel better about myself.
What's going on?
We're doing it now. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes,
Oh,
mate.
very well,
He's
then.
asleep. He's asleep, mate. He's gonna wake up. I don't know when he's gonna wake up. And look, okay. Don't worry about it. No plan B's, because plan A is gonna work. Get a little lean in a little bit. Yeah, this mate's out. He's gonna get fired for sure. All right, let's grab his shit. Are you better at agility?
I have agility 3.
Okay, hey, Icarus is gonna just push you forward. I'm not liable
Oh,
to crimes,
okay.
mate. Don't worry.
You're not?
No. I'm just an accomplice. It's different. I'll cover you. Don't worry.
Okay. Very well then. This is
Don't wake him up.
Godfred adjusts his
So-
tight tie around his neck, and he's gonna try and take a deep breath. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, I expected it.
Oh my god. Your rolls are not good today.
Try and roll one more dice. Come on. No, not
my
gonna help.
gosh.
Alright, so
What
you're
the
down to
heck?
1 excellence. Ugh. You kind of let go before he realizes that you are grabbing onto his lanyard.
You know what? Actually, he just looks at Icarus and he makes a gesture of follow my lead. And he looks at you and he goes, Steven, are you aware of how valuable time is, even in a location like this?
Of course, I was just...
Do you know what time is? Time is a chance for these students to learn, to understand, to be taught, to be valuable to this corporation, Stephen. And what are you using the time this corporation has so generously provided you with to do here?
I was just resting my eyes while I was grading my students' papers.
Icarus is gonna smack the table with his hand. Mate, you were sod off asleep. We were here for a minute or two, and you were napping like crazy. Don't give me any excuses, mate.
I'm sorry. I'll do unpaid overtime. I'll
Go get yourself some unpaid overtime. Come on, hurry it over.
but
You don't want us to
security
take it to the
told me
bosses?
security told me never to hand it over.
Yeah, mate, when you're employed, but you're currently on the edge of getting fired.
Uh
So, hurry and sod it off.
He kind of fumbles with it for a bit and then just kind of yanks it off.
And he's actually going to give Icarus an apologetic look, go behind the table, put a hand on this man's arm, and goes, "Listen, friend, I understand. We all make mistakes. You probably feel trapped in this job, don't you? It's very terrifying to be caught on the edge. This doesn't have to go on your permanent record or anything. We're just going to go verify that everything's all well and good. You just take a nap."
I see, yes. Yes, of course.
Yes. We're all friends here. Don't mind my companion. He's a little by the numbers. You know how they are.
He's just checking the fucking lanyard out, like with a shitty smirk on his face, like he's not still just standing in front of the fucking guy, so he's just looking at it.
And he goes, "All right, come now, let's go. We have many more classrooms to check in, many more professors to talk to. You have a lovely day, Mr. Stevens. Use your time wisely." And he'll close the door behind him, put his back to the door, and go, "Oh my god, I can't believe that worked."
That was easy, mate. See, God, he told you it'd be fine. I don't know why you were so nuts to the old plugger, but whatever. Doesn't give a shit to me. We got the fucking, whatever this thing's called, pass.
You have to be careful. If you come on too hot, you might burn yourself.
Eh? From what? Ain't no fire around here.
Ramos turned to Nicholas probably during all of this, and Nicholas could probably see that he's kind of like impatiently tapping his foot as Nicholas was rummaging through the papers, as he's like, I hope that they have things under control, as he peeks his head out of the classroom.
At this point, I'm just passing the time, and I've like pulled out a pen, and I've started marking every single A on the stack of papers and grades into a freaking D or something.
Oh no.
Nicholas is up to, but he looks out and he says, Nicholas, I think, is doing something important with the papers right now. Are you two both? He looks between Gottfried and Icarus.
He's gonna flash the pass. Look what we got, baby. It's fucking free pickings for us, lads.
We're doing well so far. I do think I'm burning my luck a little fast, though, so I'll let you guys take the lead for this next one.
Bloody hell. Could go for a drink right now. Is this hold on, this has got cafeteria on it. Cafeteria.
We probably shouldn't take a detour.
Hold on, mate. I need to get a fucking water, mate. I'm fucking thirsty. He's just gonna go open the door to the cafeteria.
Brom, Gottfried, I'll take care of him. You just, y'all can go on ahead if you wish, or... Okay.
Yeah, don't blame me, man. Blame this fucking suit that I'm wearing, man. It's fucking, my throat is dry as piss.
Have you been monitoring your corrosion?
If your piss is dry, that's a really bad medical sign.
Yeah, exactly, mate. And my throat is about to fucking become a desert or something. And not the funny, fruity kind, too.
You know, I don't miss K-Corp, but I do miss the education sometimes.
As do I.
As you two step into the cafeteria, you see it's mostly empty. You can hear the sounds of someone in the kitchen, and you also see a single, kind of odd-looking man strumming his guitar in the corner. Just a little guitar. He's more so tuning than actually playing. He just sort of gives you a quick little wave of acknowledgement before going back to his tunes.
Mate, Nikki, I just need some fucking water, man. Where's the fucking glass? You seen the glasses, man? He's just gonna step up trying to look for the glass. He doesn't even care where the water comes from. He just wants to find a glass.
This is a cafeteria. It should probably be at the start of the lunch line or something.
All right, well, let's go there then, man. Fuck. This thing. Why'd I have to fucking pick this one, man? Out of all the fucking ones, you know, there was one that was fucking green and goopy. I thought that one would look fucking...
Well, mine isn't in your size. This is the only cold one, and I'm freezing my freaking arms off in this thing.
Man, I think I'd rather be freezing to death than fucking thirsting over here, honestly. Where's the water? Just looking for water. Water.
Yes,
come on, man.
You do see a little water dispenser sort of off to the side.
Yes. He's just gonna fucking run up to it, and he's like, glasses? What's that? Head underneath the water dispenser.
You might have done drugs before. This is better than drugs.
Oh, fucking hell, it's not enough. Oh.
I'm gonna see, like, is there any, like, anything that's, like, kind of like I'm just gonna grab one of them cinnamon rolls. Because do they look, like, fresh and warm?
Oh, yeah. They are fresh out of the oven.
Icarus is, like, holding his head under there for, like, 30 seconds, and he comes out, he wipes his mouth. It's like, oh, fuck, it's still dry. I'm going again. Hope we don't have to pay for that. Not like I got the arm for that anyway, but whatever.
Does Nicholas
Alright.
still have the
Not enough.
cinnamon roll in his hands?
Yes, I do. And he's like taking a bite at it. As you're like eyeing it up, he kind of has that like the pause where it's just like, you better not be eyeing my cinnamon roll. Like, Nick, as like seeing that you're eyeing the cinnamon roll, which is currently probably in danger of being stolen, will attempt to eat the entire thing in one bite.
Yeah, I agree,
agree.
mate. We should just keep going up.
Okay, it would be a good idea to check all of our options, so
I couldn't tell, but you shouldn't talk with your mouth while you're eating.
you shouldn't be eyeing my cinnamon roll.
Well, what else would he talk with, Brom?
Fair point, I guess. Brom just kind of looks down dejectedly at that.
All right. Well,
Let's circle back around, shall we?
yeah, let's go. Let's just hope the fucking bimbo at the front don't notice us.
I don't think you should call her a bimbo.
Right, broad. My bad.
I'm just imagining you're saying that like as you're passing her by. Yeah, Chris, just make sure if you're gonna go in there, knock before you do.
Mate, what the fuck is knocking?
Please don't get us.
You know what? Let me put this in a way you understand, all right? Knock, knock.
Brom
Where
blinks
the
at
fuck did that
you.
come from?
Who's there?
At this point, he just throws up his hands. You know what? I can't even relate to this guy.
That might be an attempt to make before we go, but I think we should maybe leave that for last so we can consider if we have any other options or if we want to risk one more encounter down here. Now, speaking of that, what's this room?
This appears to be another classroom. There we go.
There you go. You just kind of have to jiggle the handle a little bit.
You see a young woman scribbling furiously on the board. At first, it looks kind of like she's covering the whole board in just white. However, you see she appears to be writing something in just the tiniest little font you've ever seen. You didn't know a person could write that small of handwriting. She appears to be moving pretty fast, though not all of her speed appears to be from, like, saved time or anything. A lot of it is just she is moving as fast
Pure
as she
manic
can.
energy.
Yes.
Godfred walks up, puts a hand to his chin, and leans in and squints. Could I attempt to use intellect to understand the equation on the board?
It is not an equation. As you are looking at it, it seems to be the same phrase repeated over and over again. I will not talk back to my superiors. I will not talk back to my superiors. I will not talk back to my superiors. And it looks like this has been written hundreds of times in these tiny little letters.
Hate the leaders of those types of places.
No one deserves to be trapped. No one deserves to be forced to live the same words over and over again like an assembly line. Burning people to their core. And something you see the hairs on Godfred's neck begin to rise as if some deeply held conviction inside of him is burning a hole through his chest as he tightens the tie around his neck instinctively.
Remember our mission. We're supposed to be covert about this. If we make any brash acts, then it could draw more attention to ourselves than, well, what Icarus already has done.
He's just whistling in the fucking hallway to himself.
Brom looks over to Gottfried and he doesn't say anything, but there is an understanding look in that eye of, if you do something, I will have your back.
I can't just leave someone like this. I have to do something, at least something to break them from this cycle. You have far better instincts than I do. Can you maybe think if you can see a way that you might be able to, what the student's punishment exactly was? If we have insight into that, it might be easy to just give them a shortcut, a way out.
Could I do, I guess this would try and be an instinct check to try and see if I can gather the state of like the room, the student, and possibly what they might be working on and why they're working on it. Ah, okay. That makes, you know what? Gee, goodness. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, do you have any excellence?
I'll give it the good old college try.
We're beating you with grammars for that one.
Wow. Could not have been worse.
If this was a roll high system, we'd all be killing it.
You kind of begin to almost, as you're trying to connect with her, you begin sort of feeling her anxiety. As you're trying to connect with her, begin sort of feeling her anxieties, building up with the anxieties you yourself build from just not being able to understand something. This mindset of this sort of tortured student is kind of weighing on you, and you suffer one anxiety. So that will be a penalty to all of your future checks that use intellect, instinct, or persona.
Godfred sees the anxiety manifesting on Nicholas's face and goes, "Well, then, chap, it looks like there's only one expert that we can call in for this situation."
Icarus, we need you to break a child.
Oh, easy piss. All right, let's go. Where we fucking going?
Sure, this is a good idea.
All right, lads. He's gonna crack his fingers. Give me the sitch.
Yeah, Godfred walks over and goes, "This student has been disciplined, it seems, and is completely absorbed in following their punishment. You're an upstanding citizen who has rebelled against the powers that be. I'm wondering if you might be able to talk her into, I don't know, freeing herself from whatever self-imposed horrific punishment this is, you know. Give her the old charm and charisma that you mentioned that you are a handsome man of repute and charisma. I'm sure that you might be able to convince them to resist this terrible institution that they have found themselves in the detention of."
Yeah, sure. All right, whatever you said. All right, let me have a peek at this. He's gonna walk up, and as he walks up, he's gonna pull a chair from one of the tables and just kind of drag it with him. You know, like the action of like sitting down. You know, he's just gonna like pull it with him from behind. He's gonna he's gonna have a little look. He's just gonna look at him. You know, see what they're doing.
Still frantically scribbling. Doesn't even seem to fully notice that you're there.
All right, then he's gonna take the chair. He's gonna grab it with both hands, and then he's gonna raise the chair. Then he's gonna arm the chair like a baseball bat. Then he's gonna aim at their head. And this is all in very slow motion in case anyone tries to stop him. And if no one stops him, he's gonna fucking try and smack the back of the head with the chair and knock him out.
Like to run for everybody.
I love the idea of Godfred and Brom Bones just grabbing and Nicholas all grabbing a different limb and pulling him back at the same time.
Just before it goes off, just like, what? You told me to fucking stop it.
Godfred goes, "You know what? This is on me. My expectations were low, but they were not low enough. Why don't we come back to this on our way out? Why don't we deal with this on our way out? Why don't perhaps we all go upstairs? I think it's time we went upstairs." Ooh, there's another door in this room.
Yes.
Godfred gets totally distracted.
You see,
ADHD
this one appears to be a metal door.
He's
You
gonna
look,
put the chair
and
down.
there appears to
Alright, go
be a keycard reader next to it.
Oh, Icarus, the card.
Yeah. He's gonna hold the chair and he's gonna look back at the student. He's deliberating it. He just puts the chair down for now and decides to come over.
I am so very sorry.
He card yoink, smack that bitch against the panel.
All right, and with that, ding! The little mechanism unlocks, and you are free to open the door. All right, as you do so, you see the area inside. As you step through, the color begins to drain from your appearance. As it seems this place is being more of a maintenance area, not really a
they're not
place
paying for it.
for color. However, the one bit of color you do see is on the terminal at the end of the room.
All right, lads. Look at this. This looks fucking mighty important, I dare say. Yeah. What is this then?
All right. You see a large terminal with, it seems the main point appears to be some sort of thing it looks like it could both sort of slot in some sort of tube, but also looks like it could slot in like a little pocket watch, like the ones you all have been assigned either as citizens or as tourists in T-Corp.
Brilliant work, gentlemen. We've managed to find the first of the terminal, and before anyone even knows we're here. God, we're all geniuses.
This job is about to be piss easy. Nothing can go wrong.
Absolutely nothing. A flawless We should already be planning where we're gonna get drinks afterwards, eh, Icarus?
Mate, I got a pub down the couple blocks, and I'm telling you, well, actually, maybe not there because I've got a bit of a high check. But beside the one next to it, I know I haven't used yet, so the tab's fine. We got the tab there.
Yeah, Godfred throws his arm over Icarus and just like laughs with him like uproariously, like that.
Nicholas is gonna look over to Brahm and be like, is he always like this?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I admire a lot about him. I'm just also a little worried about the... I guess, Brahm's just looking between Icarus and Gottfried and is just like...
They're still laughing.
I'm glad he's having fun. I'm glad it seems they found kindred spirits.
I'm gonna take a look at this thing and...
Yep.
So it's just shut this thing off, right?
Yep. It is easy to pull the lever, and the thing powers down.
We don't know where any of those exits go, and if that's a ladder, then that might go up to the second floor. Imagine if we just end up in, like, the floor of a classroom. Gonna look a little awkward.
That would be. At the same time, it might be worth investigating, at least to see what our different areas are.
I'll take care of it, lads. Don't you worry. I'll go have a little peek at the ladder myself. Yeah. Don't you stress. I won't go too far. Just have a little peek.
At least let me keep an eye on you.
No, I'm not going nowheres. Don't you stress. All right, let me have a little peeky. Let's climb up.
You see a lot of machinery, plus a large machine in the center appears to be sparking a little bit.
Icarus, do not touch whatever that is.
You
Please,
also
mate,
see another door
I'm not be one of you
here.
fancy suit lads, but I come from the rack streets, alright? I know danger when I bloody see it. And that thing looks fucking piss.
Should we open that? Brahm's gaze kind of looks over to the door beside the both of them.
Fuck it, why not? He's gonna climb up the ladder.
I do look towards Nicholas and I do say, they're not coming back immediately, are they?
Probably not, but do you want to wait for the consequences of their actions to affect us?
All right, let's have a little bit of a peek here, Brommy. Nothing too much, just a little bit of a peek.
So it appears we are splitting up. All right.
Leave me with him.
Wonderful. All right, so we'll go with top crew first. You open up this section, and you see a row of hazmat suits.
What the hell is this,
are they
mate?
people in the suits, or are they
Nope,
like...
they appear to be stationed here.
What the fuck is this, Brommy? You got any idea? You're a fucking suit. You got any idea what this is?
Could I make I don't even know what check. Instinct, maybe?
Go ahead. I'd say intellect.
I love seeing all red.
So. Hey!
Yes!
Except for when we get green.
With that, you're looking here. You know that the founder of this place, Shelley University, was interested in the ways in which time would interact with the human body. So it's not unthinkable that a university founded by such a person would have medical labs in addition to engineering.
Icarus, you watch as Brahm leans in to inspect these suits. It's almost like his gaze sharpens for a moment, and he starts muttering as he says, I mean, the founder was always interested how time interacts with the body, so it looks like this is some sort of airlock for when they're working with biological materials. It would seem that when they're going into the room past here, that it's probably one that they want to keep clean. Call down and see if anyone answers, like, are you guys still down there?
At this point, I think they would have gone.
Yes, we would have gone, but I do want to note that Well, if they do go down, Godfred is smart enough not to leave like a written note that says, to the people breaking into the facility, we are breaking in somewhere else. He has left a little like sticky note on the ladder that just has a picture of stairs on them to let them know if they crawl back down where we've gone, if they can decipher what Godfred means by that. But he's already gone with Nicholas.
Two of you up to here. As you get up the stairs, you begin to hear voices, and you can see two figures at the sort of top of the stairs. You see one gentleman appears to be large, very nicely trimmed mustache, and large sort of bronze gauntlets. And you see the older one looks and goes, right then, so, everyone else is expecting to require maximum security at the event hall. However, that doesn't mean that we, as the security for this building, can slack off. Since everyone else is over there, we'll need to be on maximum alert. I've already memorized the names and faces of every student and professor who walks by. As for you, you'll probably have to use your cunning instincts, but I'm sure you'll be able to keep a firm hold of the security here. I'll head towards, the computer lab. You take care of ensuring that the workshop area is secure. Got it? Yes, sir. And you see they will walk down the hall. And it's around this time that Brahm and Icarus appear at the stairwell behind you.
Hi, lads.
Oh, yeah. Godfred almost falls back down the stairs.
Rob immediately runs to like go catch him the moment he starts falling.
Yeah, Godfred just falls into Brahm's arms and is like, thank you.
No problem, I got you.
Icarus looks like, you see a ghost or some shit? You know ghosts ain't real, right?
Godfred turns and says, well, that's a contentious opinion, but what matters is we have a problem. Security is... Good news is a majority of the security seems to be at the main hall right now, as we had hoped. The bad news is we've got an overachiever guard here, it looks like.
Why don't we just kill him?
I was actually going to suggest the same thing. If this one's pretty gung-ho about dealing with the ones that decide to, well, do what he's doing, then it'd best be just take care of him. There's no way to talk him out of it. However, the weaker-looking guy, I definitely can say that we can skirt around him.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
We didn't go too far. There's a weird machine up there. There's also a bunch of hazmat suits. It looks like there's something behind a door. We didn't go through, but if we're going into that room, we'll probably need to put those suits on.
Actually, if that's down there, that might be a way to get up here onto the second floor without having to go through where the guards are expecting us. If we come out of a room which is already on this floor, we probably have a better chance of convincing them that we're supposed to be here than if we walk up the stairs and they catch us in the halls. I'm so sorry, Mr. GM, but I think we're all heading back down the stairs and over to the room again.
All right,
As you head up the ladder, you hear, ow, fuck, ow, what the hell is wrong with this damn thing? Ow, ooh, fuck, and of all days, where the hell is maintenance?
Is that coming from the room with the suits?
It is coming from the other side.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right, yeah.
When the fuck did someone get up here?
Yeah, well, good news is we figured out that this loops back to the main entrance.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's head over here. Go.
Fuck. Alright, where are we going here?
I'll throw on the hazmat suits, and you are now free to open the next door. You see, at the computer terminal is a young man, though his hair is sort of starch white. Maybe he was born like that, maybe it was just medical stress.
Maybe it was Maybelline.
You see a body on the table. It looks weird. It doesn't look like one singular body, but more so almost an amalgamation of parts. And you see this student appears to be operating sort of the robotic surgery arm, and it appears to be hooked up to a pipe that is snaking to the body.
This ain't something unfamiliar from them back streets, I'll tell you that much.
Well, we can't.
Who's there?
Oh, shit.
You're, hello, gentlemen.
Maintenance.
Aren't you supposed to be at the main hall?
I had work to do as I was staying late.
Well, we appreciate an overachiever. It would be best for you to join your other classmates for the event, would it not be?
Icarus is gonna slowly grab a scalpel.
Gottfried sees what Nicholas is up to and nods his head and goes, "Indeed. Or do you want security to catch you here? I'll have you know, have you seen the room below what happened to the last student who disobeyed their superior's orders?"
He looks towards the computer terminal, and he rushes towards it and pushes a button, and the robotic arm begins to lunge towards you. I'm going to need you to make an agility attempt with 2 dice. I'm going to say Nicholas and Gottfried.
In this moment, I think this is the moment that I would, Gottfried sees the arm coming towards him, like in his past, that giant sweeping blade, decapitating chickens again and again and again. And from underneath the hazmat suit, sparks seem to escape through the exhaust pipe as flames seem to bloom within the suit. And he says, "Never again will I be beheaded." And he would like to manifest his ego in a small burst as he moves with heightened agility.
Hey, finally! You avoid the robotic arm trying to charge at you. You see the student grabs the body not the body itself, actually. He grabs the table itself and is going to essentially charge at Icarus, trying to get past him to the main door. Icarus, you can either try and dodge this, or you can try to essentially just take it and grab the table yourself.
Oh, we're taking it.
I'm gonna say might with... He's a pretty weak student. 3 dice.
Yeah.
You stop it and look this student dead in the eye. And he looks terrified. He is very much not looking for an actual fight. He was trying to cause chaos to get out of here as fast as possible. But with you essentially blocking the door, he kind of just takes a step back.
Nicholas will pat his arm. Look, just save your work and get out of here, okay? If you can beat the security to the main hall, and we're not going to be able to do anything about that. Just get out of here now, and we will overlook this.
This was my one chance. I don't know if I'm gonna get something like this.
Icarus is gonna hold his arm up before the students, just to block him off. So what do you, before you leave, mate, what are you doing? Give me a quick rundown.
I figured if I could somehow manipulate the time present within an inanimate object, based on the research of Madame Shelley, I thought I might be able to... I wouldn't call it resurrection, more like bringing new life into an old body.
Oh, that's a dangerous game to play, kid.
It's technically
sounds...
not against the rules, as I am more so creating a new life through the interaction of time and physical matter, rather than resurrecting a previous life. So it's all good.
Sounds quite profitable, mate.
Hold on. A new human life?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Gottfried's first thought as he goes, if it isn't an old resurrected life, creating life for nothing isn't the same taboo as bringing someone back. Because if it's not the same life as the one it had before, what the hell is it?
It's all human parts. so there shouldn't be any contaminants there to cause any issues. Look, I've thought this out, okay? And if I'm wrong, I should be the only one taking the heat for it.
Yeah, you'll be taking the heat, all right. With your neck in the palm of a claw.
I think maybe you should go for a long walk while you still have all your parts attached to you. And if you want to continue this research, I suggest you do it after you really think through the consequences of what you might do trying to accomplish it. And
Do with
get
the body
fuck
what
out
you
of here.
wish. I suppose you're right. And he will open the door. By the way, he was not wearing a hazmat suit during this whole
Yeah,
encounter.
no, not at all. Yeah, no, we got that.
He's gonna close the door, but Icarus is gonna mook his way to the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, he is going to turn. He's going to go. This information is going to be very valuable. We should definitely take it with us.
I know a few syndicates that I could sell this to that are gonna fucking love this. Hell, I might even give this to a finger. That's gonna be big fucking money, baby. Oh, what about the ring? They're sick fucks. They might love this. Icarus is gonna open the computer up and see where the research was at.
Yes, thankfully, he was already planning to essentially make a run for it. At
Take the info and run, yeah.
Yeah, opportunity. So it is already all on a flash drive, ready to be taken out.
Oh, Icarus is gonna yoink that bitch.
Yes, Gottfried, while Icarus is doing that, is going to focus on getting the terminal turned off.
Powers down. Looking through, you see the profiles of the security guards. There is Amber, the junior security guard. She is dedicated, but still inexperienced. She is more of an offensive-focused fighter. And then there is Gerard, the senior security guard. He is old, very dedicated, and very good at his job. However, it notes that he is very easily distracted and will go off on small incidents while leaving room for bigger incidents to occur while he's taking care of those.
Oh, we have staff. So do we have staff uniforms?
Yes. They are big
In that case,
hazmat suits, but...
Yes, in that case, Gottfried will actually pause and say, no, keep them on. The guard memorized everyone's faces and names. I have a name, but while I'm wearing this thing, I don't have a face, and neither do any of you. And as Gottfried steps out into the hall, well, look at that. There's the man they're looking for, and conveniently in front of a door. Gerard, what the hell are you doing?
What? There been an incident?
Everyone was supposed to be in the main hall. Tell me why there's a cadaver half torn apart in the room behind me and a robot arm that almost gashed me across the chest.
What the hell?
Listen,
No way.
I've gathered some staff. We're trying to deal with it. Could you go in and control that arm?
Oh, fuck! He looks in.
And
Amber!
put a hazmat suit on first. Put it on properly. We cannot have you or Amber contaminating the area. Understood?
Understood. He takes a little walkie. Amber, get over to the medical center. Put on a suit. Any suit, doesn't matter. And you see...
gonna like move everyone to the door.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Go boss.
Yes! Male manipulator team.
You see a young woman who appears to be tinkering with some sort of almost speaker-looking device. Oh, hello. And you are all still in your hazmat suits, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna.
What are you doing here?
Security is currently handling an unauthorized incident in the lab. Could you please head out of this room and wait to make sure that the area is clear? There could be an incident currently in play. Wait for security to give you further instructions.
And she will move through this door instead, since you are all in hazmat suits, and she does not want to.
Yeah. Get close to us.
Yeah,
we're gonna
get mine off.
Fucking time.
As soon as he does turn, he says, as soon as we get into that vault, there's very little chance that we're going to be able to get away without someone realizing we're opening the vault, which means that we'll need to be able to move fast.
All right, getting the last of these generators off.
Now let's get to the vault as quickly as we can.
Shit.
Godfrey does read the label on the doors as we go by, just to make sure one of them doesn't say, like, stairwell or something.
Funny you should mention
Yeah,
that.
same.
This one does appear to say rooftop access, staff.
Gottfried's like
well.
everyone starts going, and like Gottfried stops, Brahm stops, Nicholas, I imagine, turns and realizes everyone's stopped. Gottfried looks to Icarus and says, "One last time, the keypad is yours."
Easy as piss. Ching.
Deep deep.
Huh?
The card declines.
Hold on, let me try that again. Hold on. Easy as piss. Let's fucking swing it.
Are you doing it wrong?
No, let me flip it. Hold on. Flip. All right, try it again.
It appears that old
is it-
Steven did not quite have the authorization level to access this area of the building.
Fuck.
We
All right. Time to do another split up gang and look for clues.
I don't think we
Fuck
have
this.
time for that.
I'll break the fucking door down. He's gonna pull his ego down, like the suit down.
Okay.
Back up.
Actually, unironically though, not even a bad idea, because the guards are behind 2 sealed airlock doors right now.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this is
All
the
right.
best position.
All right. So Icarus is gonna pull up. He's gonna like pull, like unbutton his like actual like clothes a little bit, so it reveals like the Capote ego. He's like, all right, I've been wanting to do this all day. And he's gonna like drag his foot on the carpet like backwards, like a bull trying to like, you know, getting ready to charge. And he's gonna try and ram head first into the door.
Door seems pretty weak. You can probably crash through it. However, this might attempt is not going to determine whether or not you succeed or fail. It's going to determine how much it fucking hurts to succeed.
I like it. I like it.
Oh,
I like
okay.
it too.
Hey!
Yeah.
You
One
only
injury.
suffer 1 injury as you crash through, and the entire door is broken. Boom!
Fucking crush through. Guys, team boys, let's go!
Like a bull in a turnip stop. Up, go.
You see on the rooftop, it's sort of a balcony, and then sort of in the center, this one chamber. And so as you are out on the balcony, you can, for a moment, look over to the main auditorium, and you see all of the spotlights, all of the big sort of big flashes of light from the photographers, all trying to get a look at these major like inventors and other people who have come over for the presentations in the other buildings. And you see, looking at it, it looks like some people are starting to leave. It looks like things are dying down. You see in this chamber a huge device, bunch of rotating pieces all surrounding this big hourglass. And you see all of these gears within it churning, some faster than you can even perceive, others so slowly that you feel like if you stayed in this chamber overnight, you would still not see them make a full rotation. It is almost mesmerizing to look at.
Terrible thing. Oh, yes, terrible things are often quite beautiful.
Hold on.
And rich.
This...
Can I use
Yes.
my story ability here?
This device, it's meant to be pretty safe. The technology in play could be very dangerous if applied with that intent in place. Something around the level of a 3.
Brahm will step forward real quick, especially when he sees Icarus going, and says,
What?
wait.
What?
There's something wrong about this room. Something dangerous is here. I don't know for sure what, just be on guard, okay?
Nicholas.
That's fine. You're just anxious because we made it this far without any. I said that we weren't gonna have any issues before we made back that, and we've been doing great, bro. It's calm down. Take a seat. You know what? You've been working a lot. You have a seat. Let me handle it, lads. I'll go grab us the time. Where's the timepiece? I'll just go use mine.
Yeah, well, Icarus and Brahm are having that moment. Gottfried does put a hand on Nicholas's shoulder and say, there might be a trap in this room. Could you give it a once-over quickly before Icarus flies too close to the sun?
I'll look around it a little bit, and I will attempt to investigate. Okay, I'm gonna try for it. It's a 2. It's a 2.
Double ones. So
You got it.
that anxiety does not do jack shit. Icarus could easily walk up, put his watch in the device, and siphon all the time. However, there are a huge network of pipes above you, and looking up into the shadows, you see a little bit of light from the machine catch on 3 humanoid figures hiding up in the shadows.
Oh, the door was already open when we got here. Son of a bitch, we're not the first ones here.
You see 3 figures jump down.
What the fuck?
Ah, my friends. You, well, you are observant, even if you're not, particularly chatty.
Somebody just strumming a guitar in the corner.
Oh, this bloke. I remember that.
We're not enemies. We both want to see the wings brought to ruin. There's no reason that we have to come into conflict here. Just let us take the time, and T-Corp will be worse off for it regardless.
You're not entirely wrong, but you've forgotten 2 things. One, our groups, while we have similar goals, are not quite the same. I've found that you, Liberation folks are more interested in the, taking down the peg. And believe me, I can see the value in such a thing. Truly, it is quite something to watch the world burn around you, especially those who have done quite a bit of wrong. However, we at the Eredivisie, well, we're hoping for a bit more collaboration and construction rather than your whole bringing it down thing. And besides, you Liberation folks aren't exactly unified. Do any of you even really know what level of technology you find acceptable? Do all your other folks agree with that? That brings me to the second point, and that is, I'm quite bored. I haven't had a show yet, now have I?
Well, negotiation out the window. Last option?
I do love me a good sparring match. Winner takes all. We don't need to kill each other, but I won't be holding back either.
Yeah.
Start.
Yes.
Woo! So, let me should also pop it out for chat to see. Will work. You choose who you want to target, but not the skill you want to use until the target decides what they're responding with.
I will choose to target the Eurodivvy on the right then.
Okay, the strong Eurodivvy percussionist. They will respond with a... let's call it a hefty beat is the skill they're going to use.
Okay then. I'm gonna use Fiery Vengeance.
Yeah.
Okay,
Start off strong.
so that's a 2 and a 4. So the 2 fails its clash. So that will hit for, first off, 3 tremor and 4 burn. 3 tremor, 4 burn, and you hit for 7 power, which with their blunt resistance is -1, so they will take 6 damage and 6 static. Boom. First hit,
Ooh.
success. The second hit, however, fails against their block die. It does trigger Tremor Burst, but you have no Tremor. However, you do still take 1 point of stagger, just because of their block die succeeding. And because he has a speed die of 6, his passive ability activates. And I will just put that in chat here. Oh, nope, that is not the button I thought it was. There we go. When using a skill at 6 plus speed, all of his offensive dice gain an additional power. And he is
shit, it's
going
gonna be
to
tough to
go
flash, then.
for... he's going to go for... I'm going to say Nicholas.
Okay, then we will go ahead and respond with a lost memory.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see. I'm trying to look at, like, just...
So I do think also Icarus gained 2 haste from that Fiery Vengeance as well, I do believe.
Yep.
Oh, let me double check.
And then Ignacio hits for 10 on the first to die and inflicts 1 feeble next turn.
So let's see, that's gonna be 12. I don't get the crackback, and that's an additional 7, so that's 19 damage on me.
Now he's getting jumped!
Oh my gosh.
And guess
Him.
and guess who's got aggro on them now too?
And he getting jumped right now. That's crazy.
And then
That's
the second hit.
crazy.
Okay, great. Now I'm just down to, there we go. That's a big chunk.
Yep. Percussionist is up, and she is going to target Gottfried with a tune-up.
You know what? I got 6 emotion points. I'm gonna clash with my ego.
Damn, it's just a grunt, bro. It's just a grunt, bro. Yeah. You do nothing wrong.
It's this one thing
Virgilius
that's
had a
got me
minor
tripping.
inconvenience.
Let's go ahead and roll that.
Absolutely. As the percussionist comes in, Godfrey's eyes open and they are on fire. His lab coat seems to meld with his skin as feathers grow across his neck, as barbed wire wraps around his throat and explodes into a plume of burning chicken feathers, as a mask like a beak appears on his face for a moment, and he says, endless torment, endless cruelty. It ends when I take flight.
The first clash will win, so you gain 1 more emotion point back. And so now, because of the way that evade dice work, you get to roll it again to see if you just get to skip the entire next die as well. 10. Yeah, you completely evade both of her attacks.
I believe I gain 7 charge, 1 from the evade die, and then 6 from the on use and after use.
Actually going to hold my speed die so I could intercept when he tries to go. Wonderful. I'm going to use Draw Their Ire.
Okay. Alright,
Ooh.
so that's a 1 versus a 3, so that is a success on your end. He does appear to be slightly vulnerable to stagger.
Awesome. So I imagine, as he holds his dice and sees Ignacio come from him, the thorns of Lasso begin to basically rip apart the disguise over the ego as that green cape comes on out and he lunges right towards him. So yes, 3 versus 1. So does he still have his power from before? And then the second clash, I believe I actually lose that one.
But you do have 2 protection, because you get 2 protection when you use the skill.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
There you
And I
go.
also have Follow My Lead. So when I gain protection, I can give an ally, which, seeing the shape Nicholas is in, Grom glances at him with the one eye that's visible and says, Nicholas, guard yourself. And you can get 1 protection.
Onto the next scene. So, Nicholas, with your burn, go ahead and on the statuses sheet, press the little divide by 2 thing, and that should take your HP and of the burn.
Done and doneer.
So as the next turn starts, even though his ego has flared out slightly as he's used it, it's still that burning cape and those mass of barbed wire around his neck remains, and as the flame of chicken feathers coat him, it seems to stick to his skin, providing him the strength to go on, as he is going to gain 7 barrier.
Okay, I am going to be targeting the strong Urdivi. And I will use left, right. So shall I roll it?
Yep. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Big.
So
Big.
smacks you
Oi.
with 13 blunt damage.
I am blunt weak.
Okay. He does burst tremor, but you have no tremor. So you hit him for 5 pierce. And he is weak to pierce. So he takes an extra 2 damage.
And get that tremor on you, buddy.
I think I will go ahead and actually target Ignacio again for this one, because I believe... Well, does he get his buff, or is it only at plus 6
It's only
speed?
at 6 or higher, so he does not get a buff.
Oh.
Of his die.
Ha!
Ooh. Yeah,
Ooh.
that hits quite well.
Very good, very good. And that will inflict some sinking in there as well. So that's a win, and so I'll gain 2 poise, 8 bludgeoning damage to him, and inflict in total 6 sinking on him. That means I get hit for 3 slashing damage. Ah!
And he is going to target both Braum and Gottfried with a
Uh-oh.
firecracker skill.
You know, I'm gonna respond with Headless Rider.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna use Smoldering Feather. 3 blunt damage, and I believe that all goes to I lose 3 barrier, and then I take 3 stagger.
Yes, I gain 3 emotion points, and then that's 7 versus 2 for the
Yep,
first
so
one.
that'll absolutely be a successful flash. And go ahead
And then you get to
re-roll it.
re-roll that dice.
Right. Since it clashed, does that mean my my second one gains +1 power as I lose 5 health? Because of follow my lead. Which I'll give to Gottfried as Braum, as they're both dodging, looks to him and says, "Here, move fast."
But she's got paralysis,
Let's
regardless.
make this random.
Yeah, that's good.
One is Gottfried, and then moving to the right.
Take this or take ye, boy.
She's going to use
thank
this
you.
opportunity to hit with one of her strongest skills, a tune-up.
Ow. Actually, I do have so I have stagger pierce resistance, but I am weak to blunt.
All right. So,
Braum is going to get into a defensive position and hold my dice for right now.
okay.
You know what? Both Nicholas and God, so as an egoist, I've gotten my 2 additional emotion points at the start of each scene. So I think I'm gonna turn to Ignacio, and I am going to activate my Teth ego as I come at him. I'm going to Lifetime Stew.
Okay.
Oh, baby!
Let's go!
He is going to respond.
That's totally fine. What really matters is Gottfried isn't injured, so he doesn't regain 7 health. But Nicholas, you can gain 7, and
HP?
7 HP. Yep.
Also get
Yeah.
1 safeguard, which basically
Yes, you both do gain.
that will protect you against 1 application of a stats.
I would like to gain stealth.
Okay, you go into sneaky mode. And I'll say, as the suit kind of does its whole explosion thing, you use the opportunity to sneak behind. And you
Perfect.
can-
So what does
I forgot
stealth allow me to do?
put the stealth status on your thing.
To activate my Zane ego on Ignacio. All right.
You see, he looks like he was about to go for Nicholas before you suddenly appear behind him and nothing personnel him.
Not the personnel.
He is going to go for an Olay. Yeah, so that will not be enough
So-
to affect him.
I don't believe the +2 is included on that, so that's a 12.
And then,
And he's just gonna comment. Let me show you how we do it in the back streets.
so inflict 3 sinking. And would you like to spend burn on him in order to inflict the thud?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Ooh, Braum, you might actually want to hold your dice and try and get a free hit on Ignacio at the end of the round, actually.
Oh.
Because he's got staggered and no dice left.
All right.
Or not staggered, but he's got fragile and no dice left.
He's weak to blunt, isn't he?
Shit.
All right.
That's
I am next in the turn order too.
That's his turn. Yep, go ahead. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Fuck.
It was Nicholas.
I'm gonna try and go for some Mega Mongo damage, and I'm gonna use Tears of a Blind Society.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So that's a 6.
6 blunt.
Nice.
So
6 and a
it
9.
takes an
Nice.
additional
6 and a 9,
4
baby.
because of your ability each time. So 10 plus 13. I think
And so he's gonna lose 2 stagger resist, and I'm gonna trigger Sinking Deluge on him.
Yep, I think that just straight up staggers him off the bat.
And how much extra does Fragile give them? It's 1 extra damage, right?
1 extra damage each. However, because of
Nice.
Nicholas's ability, it's 2. It's
Ooh!
Oh, you have exploit
Yes.
weakness.
Exploit
Oh my
weakness.
god.
Oh.
Damn.
Mega
That
Mega
is
Mongo
a-
damage. I'm thinking like as you're going for him, Nicholas, I'm just lining up the spear and just piercing it straight through that smug bastard's chest.
Yes, given he's staggered, I think while Braum was considering seizing on the chance, he sees the state Nicholas is in and steps in front of him.
okay.
Yeah, honestly, preventing Nicholas from getting staggered is probably a smart idea. Oh, and I think you do, you do an additional 1 damage to her because you're missing exactly 10 HP.
Yep, so that's
Plus
an extra 1 damage.
For weakness of 2, so that's 11 damage.
Yep,
And
and I gain 2 aggro as the vines dig into her. And without looking at Nicholas, Braum simply says, I have you covered.
I'm going to do an uncomfortable amount of damage to Ignacio.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Do it, do it,
I
do
am-
it, do it.
I've been saving my limited skills pretty well, but I think it's time for me to hit him with the endless assembly line. Oh my god. Exploit weakness on Nicholas with Icarus with the stealth hit was insane.
It was disgusting. That was so
honestly,
Yes, sir.
I would
Yes,
not
sir.
have been able to do it without Icarus hitting him on that.
Yes, sir. That's what we're here for.
Oh boy. Godfrey clears with incredible speed that cloak of feathers, refreshing the barrier around him as he closes his eyes and goes, remember the sound of the assembly line. Feel it give under your hands. And break it! Break it so no one ever suffers again! Ah!
oh god.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I am going to spend a point of charge to reroll that last dice because that's a little too low for my liking.
Oh,
Yeah, you all watch Gottfried clear the room and just there's flashes of burning fire as Gottfried lets out this primal guttural howling scream, and as he steps away, he lets out a huff, the light seemingly causing this exhaustion to wash over him as he's tapped out on light. He back to 0.
Instantly grabs his weapon as the vines kind of coil around, and he'll hold to wait and protect his allies against whatever might come towards them.
Thank
Strong
you.
Rodivia Percussionist.
Yeah, that's actually that being left on 1 stagger is way more effective for us.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
And I'm going to hit with liver shot.
5 damage.
Also, that is a
Plus 2
temporary
burn.
skill, so I have to.
With the 2 burn, at the end of the scene, that will be enough to bring him down. Exactly what you needed. Quite something, eh? And just as a little fun thing, because he's being defeated by burn, and he is wielding a bunch of firecrackers in his pockets, he's gonna run at 3 of you. So this is gonna target all 3 of you instead of the normal 2.
I respect it.
You can
I respect it.
You can respond if you want or don't.
May I ask, do we have our light and all of that fun
yes.
stuff we'd have for
I
the next
can-
round? I can use my ego. I can use my ego.
I don't think I'm gonna
Technically,
be able
isn't
to.
it a 9 because he rolled 7 speed?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you very much, Icarus.
9 and a 6.
Thank you very much,
I'm here to
Icarus.
help. I'm here to help.
So, each of you, with those rolls, I believe... So that would be a total of 15 blunt damage, reduced by whatever you get blocks for.
I'm staggered. Like, Rutro Raggy.
So I'm only taking 6 damage from the second attack.
Alright.
Shit, I gave myself fragile. I actually take another 2 damage.
I think I gotta use my safeguard to get rid of one of the make sure I don't get tremored with the first one. And then I guess the second one, shit. I think I'll protect myself against the tremor, but I'll take the 4 burn and additional tremor.
In a single hit, I went from 47 to 27 health.
Damn!
As Throm just kind of coughs at this attack, but he's still standing, and he says, looking to his staggered allies and his eye falling on Gottfried, I won't let those ideals die.
Hi guys.
Someone did not fly too high or too low. They were soaring while that was happening.
Hello, I'm over here. Yeah, I'm gonna target the strong Eurodivi. Boom, and I get an on-kill effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, equivalent to an on-kill effect.
Gottfried is staggered. Nicholas is staggered. It is Brum Bones up first.
I can also give another safeguard to someone else, and you know what? I'll give the safeguard to Gottfried.
But you get your attack die unopposed.
Yep. How much HP are you missing?
I am missing. I have 60 health total. I am at 25. I am missing a total of 35 health.
Okay, so for modifiers, that's going to be
plus
10
1.
Awesome. I get my haste and I get my 2 aggro. There to use my safeguard. I use my follow my lead for safeguard.
All
so
right.
that's gonna be he is bleeding. The thorns are ripping at his skin as he just goes right in, this like look flaring up in his eye.
Boom!
Yeah. Oh.
Everyone, you guys recover from stagger. And the combat ends. I believe, indeed, the time is yours. Feel free to claim your prize, and I suggest you get running afterwards.
If you're willing to try diplomacy later, our groups might be able to help each other out. Maybe you think we are just obsessed with taking the wings down a peg, but there's no reason we can't maybe find some common ground in helping people as your faction seems want to do, and hurting people who deserve it, which our faction wants to do. Friendships always begin with a small little bit of trust. Who knows how big the flame will grow. Now then, let's get this fucking time and get the fuck out of here. I do not want to have to fight those security
Icarus
guards
is gonna
after that.
shove the pocket watch into the fucking slot. He's like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Load it up.
Because it's your pocket watch, you are immediately moving at 3 times the speed you were.
Oh, yeah!
No.
Oh, baby.
Actually, Godfrey does actually pause and he says, Icarus, you can carry a majority of the time. We don't mind, but perhaps we should spread a little bit out to all of us so we can all make a swift getaway.
And he steps out.
You all go on ahead. We'll make sure you can get away.
Godfrey will smile and bow.
Gratefully appreciated.
Ha! I think Oz is gonna kill him too. Ah, well, this is better. Let's get out of here.
I love how Icarus thinks he's speaking like slowly so we can understand him, but all we hear is like,
Oh, he's gonna fucking straight book it. He's fucking running.
Oh, yeah.
As Icarus books it, you see his ego ignites, and it is just a trail of fire moving across the campus grass.
Choo-choo.
You pass a few shocked students. In fact, Icarus probably is foolish enough to go directly in the path of the paparazzi. And in the newspapers the next day appears just a blur of horns with Icarus very blurry, but just able to be made out, waving to the cameras as he passes by.
Time to kill time.
Ignacio
He
and
said the line!
He said it!
He said the line. Ignacio and his crew prove a mighty distraction, letting off a bunch of fireworks in the surrounding area, giving the security quite the runaround. And you all make off like bandits. You split up a good bit of it amongst yourselves and pocket the rest for use in future operations.
As Gottfried already knows what his answer is, time is a valuable thing, but it's not as valuable as lives. Gottfried is, at his core, a gentle soul who wants to free others. He is going to use what time he doesn't need for his own personal ambitions to go and pay off some people's time debts. It's not a grand or huge gesture. All he asks is people don't question why a mysterious scar-covered man with a tie around his neck is so interested in paying off their family's debts. He does little good, finding people who just need a little bit of extra help, and encouraging them to pay it forward. Take an act of good fortune and spin it into another one. The endless assembly line of this corporation will continue to move, but if he can jam enough wrenches into the gears, he hopes that maybe one day someone will break free of it.
To try and see the world that his grandfather had told him about in stories, he uses his time to buy himself a ticket for the warp train to try and go to to another district for a bit. See if he can find a place that actually has some other color to it.
Alright.
Imagine with his time, Brahm probably shares most of it, I imagine, with the Technology Liberation Alliance as a whole for whatever goals that they need. He's very much inspired by what Gottfried has done and tries to help out where he can with any additional, but most of it's gone to the organization as a whole and in hopes of them being able to reach their ideals.
Icarus is going to use his time to, sell it. He's going to sell all of his time just so he has the normal amount of a human that's not T-Corp regular standard. And he's going to not pay back the syndicates that he owes because that would be the right thing to do. He's actually going to ditch the entire district in general and he's going to eventually find a Ring Maestro connections and sell off the USB that he still has to get himself some big cash on from the Doctor, and also secure himself a little bit of a syndicate position within the ring.
We zoom over into an office somewhere in T-Corp. A brightly dressed man in the bluest fucking suit anyone has ever seen in the district is watching the security feed footage of your fight with Ignacio. Oh wow, look at that. Quite an interesting little group. And that equipment, it's Psychoment, right? I need to talk to our good friends at the new company about that. Let's see, bring me all the information you have on these folks. I want to ask a few questions of them at some point, if I may. Right, this will be quite an interesting little experiment here. And with that, we will end this one-shot.
I'd like to give a big thank you to everyone who watches my videos, and a massive shout out to channel members, donators, and gifters. Your continual support means the world to me. Thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate all of your efforts.